Minister, I welcome the opportunity to speak on this important bill here today that is in line with the commitment made in the programme for government to criminalise adults who groom children to commit crimes. Grooming children in any sense of that word is absolutely despicable. To use them and exploit them for criminal, sexual or commercial gain is a crime that cries out to heaven, and it has to be condemned in the strongest possible terms. Indeed, as our Lord once said, if anyone harms one of these little ones, it would be better for them to have a milestone thrown around his neck and thrown into the sea. Returning to the specific provisions of the bill, I welcome Section 2 of the bill, which proposes to create 2 new offences. The first provision makes it an offence for an adult to compel, coerce, direct or deceive a child for the purpose of causing the child to commit a crime. The second provision makes it an offence to induce or invite or aid, abet, counsel or procure a child to commit a crime. In both cases, as the note from the Library and Research Services makes clear, the person committing the crime must be aware or be reckless as to whether the person is being compelled to commit the crime is a child. It is not, however, a requirement that the child either engaged in the criminal activity concerned, intended to commit the activity, or has been prosecuted for the relevant offence. This balance is correct because it returns the primary responsibility to the adult in the situation. We know from bitter experience that some children are being used to transport drugs from one location to another in this country. Indeed, as the findings of the National Prevalence Study show, a minority, 1 in 8 children involved in the Garda diversion programme, fit the profile, indicating that an estimated 1,000 children across the state could be involved with criminal networks. In terms of the drugs issue, Minister, I want to highlight data around the number of Garda members assigned to the Laois Offaly Divisional Drug Unit of An Garda Síochána. The data shows categorically that it has the lowest number of Garda members assigned to it when compared with every other county and Garda division in this state. In fact, this data confirms the assignment of just 1 Garda member. I couldn't actually believe it and had to double check it, but there's 1 Garda member assigned to the Laois Offaly Divisional Drug Unit. I want to commend the dedication and the commitment of all Garda members across Laois Offaly who are operating in increasingly difficult and unacceptable circumstances. However, this data makes it absolutely clear that the constituency of Laois Offaly is profoundly under-resourced when it comes to staff members being assigned to the Divisional Drugs Unit. Why is it that Laois Offaly is the only county in the entire state with just 1 Garda assigned to this role? Apart from Wexford, we are also the only counties without any member of the rank of sergeant attached to the drugs unit, and this is entirely unacceptable, and I would hope that it will be addressed. There are 332 members assigned to the various divisional drugs units, and yet here we are in Laois Offaly still with just 1 member assigned. I want answers on this, and I would like them as a matter of urgency because my constituents are also asking the same question. Laois and Offaly, no more than most other counties, are struggling to respond to the social and criminal harm caused by the sale and consumption of illegal drugs. And we deserve, like every other county in this state, to be properly resourced in that fight. Garv Magat.